Anyway, I was going to go to Enoree. Traffic was bad. Went to Wambaw. Go to Wambaw. It is fantastic. Chris and Stephanie have done a fantastic job. Probably also Forest Service folks too. I just don't know their names. Kudos to them as well. And the trails are just very, very nicely groomed. We've had some rain recently, so there's all kinds of outstanding brown sugar, sandy conditions, great traction. And my truck just did this thing again where I'm in limp mode. I'm going to cut this short, but I want to give a shout out to Brian and Michael from the College of Charleston. Great guys, I met them there. And also Jason and Mike. I'm looking forward to riding with those guys in the future. Met them there as well. Nicest guys in the world are dirt bike people. They're just great people. So if you don't ride dirt bikes, but you like these videos, find a used bike somewhere. Find some friends with a bike that you can borrow. Find a friend that'll give you a motorcycle, like my friend Jason gave to his buddy Mike. And get out there and ride. Anyway, great day. Hopefully I can get this truck home. I'll talk to you later. Try to get this video out in a very short time. Take care. Bye-bye. They've been out working. So nice. Right here is where that tree was. See it? Woo, big tree. Thank you, Chris and Stephanie. I was holding on for dear life. What's up, everybody? 14 Guitars here. As usual, pardon my lisp. Wearing a mouthpiece to protect all the money I put into these braces. Gonna go ride the south to the intermediate and then hit the north and just head home. I got started much later than I hoped to today. Met a few people here. It's a great day. People out riding. It's about 70, I don't know, 72 degrees, 74 degrees, whatever it is. It's beautiful. And looking forward to just getting out on a little workout today. And I tried to go to Enoree today, but the traffic was insane. So I turned around and went the back way up to Wambaw. You know, Manchester's closed except on Sundays because it's hunting season. So just gonna get a little workout time in. I heard the conditions are really good. Our hosts have done a fantastic job. Chris and Stephanie, and I think Bill and Mark. I can't remember the other folks' names because I've never met them, but I know Chris and Stephanie really they step up every day. They're out here doing something fantastic for the riding community. So support those folks. If you haven't logged on to their I think it's a what do you call that, Patreon, to get some equipment. Maybe as a business you can step up and put a little money, or even 50 bucks or 25 bucks to help them get some equipment, it'll improve the trail conditions, because they'll come out here and work on the trails more often with good gear. That's about it. Just gonna go ride. I hope y'all are having a great day, and this will give you the idea of an idea of the conditions we're in right now at the trail. I haven't been, I think, since Brown. That's about 3 weeks ago. I guess I gotta turn on the gas, huh? I put the choke on in advance. And as I have done so often, I have not put in my earplugs. So Back in a minute. All right, everybody, we're back. Got to put those earplugs in. I'm so used to wearing them. Of course, everybody, I recommend it to everyone. You do what you want to do. But long-term hearing loss is a real thing if you ride dirt bikes. It's insidious because it takes place over such a long period of time. You don't even know you're losing it. And then the next thing you know, you can't hear, your blinkers on your car or your alarm. Things like that. Your grandchildren. Not that I have any, and I haven't lost my hearing because I've been real careful. I was a sonar man in the Navy on submarines, and I've been very conscious of my hearing since those days. So anyway, all gear all the time, and in my opinion, earplugs is a pretty darn good piece of gear to wear. If nothing else, right? Helmet, save your brain. Goggles, save your eyes. Gloves, save your hands. And boots, save your feet. Personally, I'm going to add knee protection of some kind. I wear braces, and then I also wear full upper body armor. Conditions, man. They've been out working. So nice. I don't know why my front wheel's a little squirrely today. I don't know why. Might just be my technique. I've knocked down a lot of the whoop-de-doos. So it's pretty fast conditions actually. I don't know what it is. Not terrible. I might want to check my my tire inflation, but maybe not. Might just enjoy it the way it is. Very different after riding Brown Mountain, that's for sure. south in a while. Probably 6 months. Of course, every time I say that, it's like it's been 9 months or 2 months. It feels like 6 months. I rode down here when it was super wet, but I'm not sure if that was the last time or not. You know, when it was basically buried underwater. Good to be back on these kind of trails after riding brown, you know, so different. My old sandy stomping ground. Big old lizard, man. That thing was about 8 inches long. We have some kind of lizard. I think it's called the 4-banded glass lizard or something. I don't know. They're big. Really cool looking. Super smooth skin. I think we have four species of glass lizards here in South Carolina, or skinks. Some kind of skink, that's what it is. 4-banded skink? I don't know. Look it up. Pull it up, Jamie. I was listening to Fight Companion this morning with Strickland, man. Oh my God, what an upset that was. And what a shit talker that guy is, huh? He's a master. And what a crazy life he's overcome, right? Shout out to Jason and Mike. I hope we do get together and ride Moab. That would be a blast. You can't buy a rock out here. I mean, look at this dirt. It's all sand, and then a little bit of orange clay in sections. But you'd be hard pressed to find enough rock to build a chimney, much less a fireplace. I don't believe I've ever hit a rock with my bike out here. Gotta say, the bike's definitely jetted for cooler weather, and like I said, low 70s. So she's running real nice. Alright, I gotta catch my breath. Woo. Gotta catch my breath. Man, feels so good. Back riding a little cooler weather. If I were to guess my heart rate right now, I'd say in the 130s. I've been trying not to work too hard physically yet. We'll see. Let the bike do the work, right? Yeah, that front end just feels slick for some reason. I don't know why. I might check the front tire pressure here in a minute. But it really could just be my technique after riding brown. This part of the trail is always changing. Sometimes they put jumps in here. So the first time through, after a few months, I was trying to take it a little easy, because you don't want to have a big surprise there with, you know, a jump you're not aware of. Plus, it is a two-way trail. Come off of there pretty high speed over here, and you could have guys coming your way. And I am paranoid about two-way trails. Thankfully, I've actually never run into anybody. I'm an old squirrel hunter at heart anyway. It's hard not to get distracted this time of year. You know, when you ride this trail every day, you really know where you can go, but I haven't been in so long. I'm kind of a little unsure about where I can go fast. See that squirrel on video, I hope. Where I can go fast and where I got to slow down. So I'm definitely not leaving it on the table out here. Or I say I'm leaving something on the table out here. The only thing to ruin your day right here is a deer. But they obviously knocked down all those whoops, which is great. That's a fast section. Watch out for cars, and back on it. Conditions are fantastic everywhere else. This little section is always going to be a little dry, sugary. Unless it's literally just now rain, you know. It's just deep sand. We're kind of slogging around that front end. Glad they closed the long section. Not because I don't want to ride it, but I don't want to ruin it. Too many people ride it wet and it really digs it out and messes up the trail. And then you start getting flow where the water will come down and wash out the trail. You know, in the past when they wouldn't close it, it would completely wash out the trail sometimes. So we got to make a few sacrifices in this pouring rain to stay off the long swampy section of the South Trail. North is much better drained. It's higher ground in the north, different soil, and you don't have the same flooding problems as you do down here. Oh, but these are fun. They're so nicely groomed. Just wow. Really enjoyable. A lot of sitting down. I'm old school. I stand as much as I have to and not a bit more. Right there, because many times I've seen turkeys there. I think they go on that other road and they display, you know, during hunting season. They like to be seen. They want to get out in the open, and that's a little bit of an open area that they get to from these other trails. place where a turkey goes to display. It's got a name and I can't remember it. Maybe you all can look that up. But it's like a, you know, feather club for male turkeys to go show off. Everything has a name, right? I wish I could remember it. Okay. Yeah, so the long section's closed. It's not that many miles, I guess. I don't know if the 5 means 5 more miles on this section. 5 miles back. It must mean 5 miles on this section, because the whole trail's like 19 miles, and we've probably gone 2.5, right? Something like that. Man, I haven't been on this little section in a long time. I usually don't ride the south if the long section's closed, but today it's a warm-up for the north. I haven't been on the bike in a while. Just a nice little warm-up, and I gotta say, conditions are epic. It's quite a lot of fun. Definitely get out here if you you know, you can surf, dawn patrol this great surf we got from the hurricane, and then come out here in the afternoon, or surf, play a little golf, and then come out here, just make it a wild three sport day. I did that with my nephew once, and we had so much fun. It was cool, just something to do, right? We're gonna go. I think what we did is we did dawn patrol, then we went golf, and then we came and rode. It's a neat combination. Doing something fun, a fun little challenge, right? Can I do that in one day? One of the nice things about, I believe this section, I don't know. There's a, you know, a super windy little oak section. I don't know if we're past it now or not. I hope not, because it's so much fun. But I'm starting to get the feeling that we might be past it. Well, no, it's right before you hit the two-way traffic. It's a great little section in the woods. It's a lot of windy trails, a lot of fun. It's shaded when it's hot, right before the two-way trails. Boy, this is so unfamiliar. I'm used to my brain, you know, knowing what's coming next, and it's not really registering at the moment. Take it a little easy. It's not a crime. Man, I got passed last time I was out here by an actual good rider. And that was a lesson in how fast some people are. I gotta say, he passed me. I started a minute or two before him, and he passed me within 5 minutes probably. It was amazing. And left me in the dust. You know, hats off to that guy. He races, you know, but still, I didn't think he'd catch me that fast. But some people are just, you know, another level. I think I'm a C rider mid-pack, I hope. I hope it'd be mid-pack, but I don't know. I might be in the back. I'm not really sure. I mean, I have the advantage that, you know, a calendar age of 61, but my body stayed pretty young for some reason. So, if you look at age group, I do have some advantage. Racing other guys my age, but not pros or anything, but you know, just casual riders like me that happen to be over 60, I have a little bit of an age advantage. Probably because there's just not as many of them, or the fast ones maybe got injured, right, and don't ride anymore. You know, that could be, there could be some really fast guys that just got hurt enough times that they don't ride. Didn't get as much brain damage, got more bone damage than brain damage as me. I got brain damage but no bone damage, so I mean, I have a fake knee and that's about it. Everything else is still working good. Here's that little wood section we're coming into it now. It's really a lot of fun. I love these, you know, these low-hanging oaks and these berms, tight berms. There's deep sand in here. It's a lot of fun. Woo. Man, that front wheel's slippery. I've said many times, I'd rather be a little rich and save my engine than a little lean and burn it up. I mean, I ride with the timing retarded as it is, right, to calm the hit down. I don't need the full YZ hit. I've hit trees on this corner before. Around the next big right, I ran right into a tree and had a real nut cruncher. Yep, that one right there. I just rode up on the berm and just bounced off it. That was rough. Does anybody ride with padded mountain biking shorts? I ride with like padded football shorts with hard pads, but I'm wondering if I could wear you know, the groin pad stuff that you ride if you're riding bicycles a lot. I mean, I guess the street bikes are wearing a lot, and mountain bike guys are wearing them too. I don't know if that would help you from crunching your balls or not. It doesn't happen often, but it sure is rough when it happens. Alright, back to the two-way. Those other kids just showed up, so I want to keep my eyes open in case they ride south. That you're right in here, because you come through this pretty fast coming the other way. Alright. So here we're kind of just exercising the suspension a bit, right? You can't see it, but there's some decent hooks in there. And now here there'll be even more. I'm not sure how often they actually groom the power line. And it's been a long time, so I'm definitely going to take it easy. Through those power lines. They're very irregular, so you know it's not too hard to get out of sync. Osprey. He's got a little bite to him, right? straight up because of the energy it takes to feed your leg muscles. Yeah, I can feel the burn. I can feel the burn on my quads. Woohoo! Ah, so nice. What a nice day. Not too hot. Cool weather. The bike running great. Great time to get to Wambaw. Great conditions. Groomed trails. There's still enough structure for a challenge, but a lot of fun. You know, you go a little bit faster than you might normally when it's all worn out. Yeah, I'm winging. Watch those puddles. I've hit those in the past and they've been 3 foot deep, so just until you know them, I wouldn't hit them at high speed until you know how deep they are. And I don't know how deep they are. I haven't been out here. Just watch those puddles. That's pretty much a good rule here. I will have gone through, I've been out here and hit 4 puddles in a row. They've all been 4 to 6 inches deep, and then suddenly there's one that's like 2 feet deep. So I think it's good to hit them if you know them, and err on the side of caution if you don't. That's weird. I guess they built a smoother line here on the right. I guess this one is. There's still tape on that gate, you know, because they were closed for a while. We had some crazy storms. Had a hurricane come through and really dump a tremendous amount of rain. And even the intermediates can sometimes get a lot of wet spots in it where you can really tear up the trail if you rode it like that. Especially the quads, I think, tend to do a little more damage. And then hit the north. All right, I'll pause this till we come back. Woo! All right, well, that was a good little break. I just I lowered the pressure on the front just a little bit, back down to about 11 and a half. I'm running 9 pounds in the rear. Feels good. And we'll go ahead and hit the north. Oh, what conditions, man. What great conditions. My jetting settings and the shocks, everything on this bike is listed in the description, way down low. And there are a few links there to things like lowering your seat if you don't want to, you know, pay for suspension. This one's not lowered, but I had one on here for a while that I lowered myself. It's very easy. How to revalve your rear shock for the woods. Real easy. I think I linked to Thumper Talk where you're gonna, whew, there's a bug in my, get out of there. These love bugs, man, there's tons of them out right now. They don't bite, but they can get in your eyes, so you're going to check your goggles, because they kind of burn if you blink your eyelids over them and kill them. Anyway, there's quite a few links there. Link to the National Forest Service, those kind of things. Let's go hit the north and go home. My wife's making hamburger onion gravy on rice. It's basically hamburger patties with salt and pepper, a little garlic, and then making a brown gravy on rice. Oh, it is so good. Magnificent. The last time I was here, I think when that big old giant tree fell in front, you know, was down in front of me. And Chris, man, he put the work in. Well, Chris and Stephanie, and cleared that big old tree off the trail with a little chainsaw and a beat up old quad. So get them some new equipment. I mean, they're willing to come out here every day and work to keep these trails really nice. Right now, they're very nice. So it's worth, even if you got $5, right? Kids, mow some lawns, make yourself $10 and then shame your parents into putting 100 in. That south run, I kind of feel like a little fun run here. I don't feel motivated to go very fast. This is so nice. It just feels so good. It's just a pleasure to have such nice trails under your wheels. So you can go fast in the high rev, low gear. You can cruise pretty fast in the upper gears where you're just smoothly rolling along, you know. No stress, no effort. Trail. I think it's kind of cheating myself. I didn't get it. I saw a big bird just fly. I'm hoping that was a big old turkey, but I really didn't have a chance to look at it. I think last time I came, we saw a big old turkey. I got it on film. A couple of them flying. I think we saw a turkey twice. I'd have to go review the last video to see if that's true, or if it was one before that. was showing Lisa up in Manchester, that lady rider. It's fantastic. And I still got to make that video. It's not long. We only rode a couple trails, but she's never been there before and she can ride. So that's on my list. I might do it before I post this one. But if it's up, make sure you watch it. Lisa at Manchester. I'm going to see what a girl can do on a bike. She's got a little XR. I think it's an XR. Little Honda 4-stroke anyway. And she's, you know, she's riding it like stolen. And I believe she said she was 40 years old, so that's the actual bone in my book. I think she's amongst Corner Girl. Country Girl. Country Girl with brothers, right? If you got brothers and you're a girl, that's probably a good thing. If you like sports and if you like men, you like sports, huh? That kind of stuff. Still get nervous on these whoops after my huge crash out here, which bent my bars in half a couple of years ago. I try to force myself to go a little faster every time, but I doubt that I'll ever go as fast as I did at one time. I used to go 45, sometimes 50 through there. And I lost all the feeling in my left thigh for over a year because my handlebar hit my thigh so hard. It severed a nerve or damaged a nerve. I guess damaged a nerve. But I mean, good party trick, you can put a needle in there and not feel it. But man, that could have been so much worse. The injury could have been so much worse than it turned out to be. It's got me a little paranoid. Especially if I haven't hit those whoops in a while, right? Because they change all the time. And you're going so fast, if there's a surprise, it's, you know, you got to be that much faster to adjust. You know, if there's some big G out that you weren't expecting, like that's what happened to me. I hit a big old G out. I wasn't expecting it, and I was kind of jumping the whoops anyway. Hit that G out on the way down. Whiskey throttled at, I think I was going 48 miles an hour. And, you know, those sand dunes are soft, but not face first at 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour. Filled up my helmet with sand, bent my bar vertical from here down. Had to ride it back like that. At least I was able to ride it back. And like I said, hurt my leg. And I like having good times. You know, good. Going faster, challenging myself to go faster, but not at the expense of getting hurt. You know, at a young age, you literally are far more bulletproof, right? Because all your tendons are stronger, like 4 times stronger at 18 than at 50, and I'm 61. So tendons pop a lot easier at this age. My bones are pretty strong, but your tendons can tear loose off the bone. I'm still strong enough. I was doing something the other day, and I tore my pec, the tendon that connects to my collarbone in my chest, like half off. So now my collarbone on my chest wiggles. That was from doing some work, cranking on a bar at my warehouse, doing some work. You know, my muscles are stronger than my tendons at this age, in some cases. But that's the beauty of trail riding, right? You don't tend to get those giant crashes like on a motocross track, where you case a double or something like that, and you really break. Your hip breaks or something. or your back. Not gonna cut the trail if I can help it, y'all. And that little bit of air pressure reduction really helped for me. You know, gave me the feel that I'm used to, that I like. That's an M59 front tire. It just works at 11 pounds for me. Something about that feel is optimized to my experience. I kind of run that everywhere. I did lower it a bit at Round Mountain. I think though I only went down to 10 pounds. Didn't go real low. Little mushy bush. Oh, they finally blocked that off. That's good. That left right there surprised a lot of people. And so they go straight. We've got these nice, crazy windy turns here. If you don't go straight, you can enjoy. Monday through Wednesday. It was about 70 during the day, like 44 at night, and it just made me feel like, oh, fall's coming to the south. Right, we get such great riding conditions September, October, really all the way through December. It can be kind of cold in January, February, but really compared to anywhere else. I don't even put a jersey on until probably January. It's not cold enough. I might stop getting my hair wet, or at least my armor. Of course, I am covered up with a lot of armor, so that does provide some warmth. I came through here, man, I almost ate toe beans because the whoops were changed a lot different than I'd remembered them. I bounced that rear end all over the place. That wasn't too bad to sim. The bike loves this weather as does my body. 70 degrees is so perfect. And 65 is even more perfect. It's all perfect. After riding 90, 95, feels like 110. Some of those days this summer were pretty brutal. But overall, I'd say we had a fairly mild summer compared to what we have had in some years. And a good bit of rain, so everything is so lush. That's really nice. My yard is actually almost covered with grass. Right, I forgot about the logging back here. Everything looks a bit different, but it is starting to grow up nice and green at least, so super good for wildlife, habitat-wise. And I think the kind of pines that they're growing now are more appropriate, more traditional for us. Almost took those whoops out of there completely. Last time through here, there was a bunch of puddles. I remember hitting those puddles pretty fast. You know, I get that drag. We almost go over the bars if they're deep enough. I can't remember my own lessons long enough, you know, to make it from ride to ride if it's been more than a couple weeks. But there might be somebody on a bike, you know, flying up that road, that side road. I try to slow down for those stop signs, just to protect someone like that and me. I don't want to hit them, I sure don't want them to hit me. Get kind of numb hands here, so I gotta loosen up a little bit. Grip the bike with my knees more. Start getting up in your hands. They start to tingle. Right? That's your signal. Hey man, grip the bike with your legs. Loosen up. Gentle grip with your arms, except in emergency. Be ready, but you don't have to. Hold on that tight. Unless you've got disc injuries in your neck, then that's an indication that you're holding on too tight. Cape Hatteras. Looking forward to that in October. And also, since I am working up in Green Bay, I'm hoping that we can get a box shared with the people we're working with, the box seat going half for our companies, and do something awesome up there. I've never been to a pro football game. really would like to do that. And Green Bay has such a tradition of football. I think it'd be a really fun place to be, to a home game. When I hit the 100% throttle, you can hear it just kind of you know, die out, not wind out all the way, because there's so much air going in there. You know, cool air, more molecules in the same space for cool air than hot air, and so you need more fuel. And I think I'm running a main jet that's man, I don't remember. It's in my description anyway. I think I could go one step higher on the main jet as it gets cooler. I probably will shift back to NECJ 3 also. You know, half a step richer on my needle than I am right now. Back there, get now we're going into the enchanted woods. I love these woods. I know I say it every time. I love them every time. Look at this. Down inside the woods, we got a little bit of berm on either side, little toboggan run, just so nice. Some decently fast sections, but some nice windy sections. But the main thing is, you're surrounded by the woods. That's just cool. Nothing but you and the tunnel of green around you. It's like surfing when you're inside. Big wave in the curl, in the green room, as we say. So this is a terrestrial green room instead of the aquatic green room. Anybody who lives near the ocean that likes dirt bikes, if you haven't surfed, go give it a try. And you don't have to stand up the first time you try. Just try it about 25 or 35 times. You're going to eventually stand up. You know, your body has to figure out what to do, and the first time you do it, it probably won't know. Although dirt bike riders probably have better balance than the average person, it might learn faster. But there's a lot of spiritual feeling of surfing a beautiful wave. And then if you do get into surfing, you can travel the world and go to some exotic places and just have a great time. And most importantly, with some of the best buddies you'll ever have, right? Surfers have that ohana spirit, that family love. And if you tried it and you fell, go try it 20 more times until you can stand up at least once. But it just takes a while for your body to know what to do. Next thing you know, you're standing up and turning. Next thing you know, you're making waves and riding it to shore. Give it a try if you've got the resources. You can buy used boards on the marketplace, not too expensive. All you need in the summer is boards and shorts. A board, $1 of wax, and shorts, and you can go surf. if you tell someone, you know, you're brand new when you get to the beach, they'll tell you where to go. They'll tell you where to stay out of. At least here on the East Coast, it's a pretty easy vibe. It's a little rougher on the West than it can be. I grew up in Southern California. I actually never had a problem. I just respected other people's turf. If they told me to leave and I was by myself, I left. Anyway, give it a try. Give it a try. See what you think. I think you will. Thank yourself for doing that. You get to experience something that you can't get that experience any other way. It's a similar kind of joy, you know, that we get from dirt bikes. I was holding on for dear life. Bright light. Long way. My pointer finger on my right hand is completely numb. And that's my brake finger. I have to switch off to my middle finger, I guess. That whoop tunnel is so much fun when it's good conditions like that. Oh, man. Last time after the big tree, there were a couple more trees down. I think I cut one and moved it off, or moved one and ran over the other one. Anyway, it's nice not to have anything on the trail. It's done, man. Whew, brutal. This is where you need your visor this time of day, this time of year, and it's going to get worse from here. I'll try to ride after work, and that sun will be low, low, low. Running out of time to ride without the sun in your eyes in the afternoon. Nice whip tunnel there. It's one of my favorites. I'd like it to grow up a little bit on each side, but to get that more of a feeling of speed. When the bushes get kind of thick on either side, you really feel like you're going through a tunnel. Right light. All right. On a pretty unique section of this trail. A little bit of black dirt. I think it's an old swamp. See this stuff? I don't know what it is. But it doesn't last very long to get back to the sand. At the top and wear it off, but it's doing while it lasts. I richened up my air screw just a hair. I think that made a big difference too. I think that helped a lot in these cooler conditions than where I had it. A little out of shape and too high a gear. Yeah, the thrust is safe. You just see that front end just dip. Check out that heartbeat right now. Woo! And this stuff, you gotta keep the momentum up. See how floppy that is? You know, you're right. 2/3 of the track is it's all nice and sticky, and then you're down slogging in this stuff. Doesn't last too long, but you can't get complacent, as you saw. for me. If I would have maintained my momentum, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But, you know, failing to downshift and hold my momentum, the bike just bogs out. You gotta give it gas, your back wheel spins, you just don't get the thrust. By that time, your front end sideways. You ride every week and that doesn't happen, right? But you come here once a month, every time, at least for me, I've got to relearn a bunch of little muscle memory. Woo! Surgery, my eyes are so everything is so clear. My brain still has not adjusted to how bright everything is. I really probably this time of year now until the rest of winter, I might have, if I'm going to ride the afternoons, I'm probably going to have to ride with some kind of tinted goggles because my eyes literally water. The sun seems so bright after so many years. My brain accommodating a cataract, which is basically, it cuts down the amount of light that goes through, and for me it had quite a green tint. My brain turned the green into white, so I didn't see the green. It still looked black and white, white looked white, my brain filled in the blanks. But when I got my cataract done on one side, then I had something to compare it to on the other side. And suddenly it was like, oh shoot! What the lens is actually delivering to my optic nerve was green, had a green tint, because I'm wearing moderately dark glasses. And now everything is, you know, true colors, super bright, super crisp. And my brain interprets that as being too bright. And my eyes will just start to water. It literally feels painful sometimes. But you know, I'm so thankful. You know, I welcome that pain. Everything is so clear. I got one eye focus close and one eye focus in distance. And my brain figured that out really the first day. It only doesn't work well if I start to get really tired. If I've been on my up all day, stayed up late, doing a lot of work on the computer. My brain sometimes gets a little confused on which lens to take its input from, and things won't look as clear. Like right now, everything looks really good. Everything looks beautiful. I was flying all yesterday, so I wasn't doing much work up close. Not a lot of idle speed. International orange paint they put on those stumps from breaking your case, losing all your oil. Might not hit it with your foot, but your case or transmission casing hits that stump like that. You can be going 5 miles an hour and cave that thing in, bind up with your gears, have to put new cases on your bike. Sometimes you gotta buy both sides, you can't buy one side. And anyway, it's nice to have all those stumps marked. These are all stumps that they cut for logging. You know, when you got the whole tree there, you can see them, they're obvious. But you cut those things that low, very easy to miss them. Especially if it's raining a little bit, your goggle's a little wet. That one, look at that thing. going around it. Dirt right here. That's some good dirt right there. Look at that dirt. Oh, so good. That little chicane for a while was quite a little jump right before the turn. If you didn't know it, you might have a little problem making that turn after you hit that chicane. I think I hit these paddles last time I came through here. My hand guard. I smell smoke oil. I think somebody's in front of me. It smells like castor oil. Oh, it smells so good. That little bog, that's a lean bog. Take my needle and reach it up a half a step. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's lean bog. Somebody please do that and comment how it went. I mean, unless they broke their leg, I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to discourage anybody. You know what I mean? I'm joking. You can post that too. I might start carrying an extra pair of goggles. I'll start out with clear, and then when the sun gets so low, switch to tinted. This is rough, man. This is rough. Woo. I welcome the sun, but I would just like to be able to see a little better. To feel a little safer riding. You can't see, but my visor's all the way down. I'm the reason you're seeing so much of my front wheel and front fender is because I'm keeping my head down, trying to block this light. It's a beautiful, clear day. This is the finest, one of the finest times of the year in the Lowcountry. We just hit the medium trail where it joins the long trail. Come back early. There's a couple places. Look at the map. I think there's a 5 mile, a 12 mile, a full 18 or whatever it is, 18, 19. Look at the map, and they're marked. So it'll tell you where you can go. You can make a right-hand turn to cut the trail short. get back to the parking lot. That's especially important in summer when it's super hot and people aren't used to that kind of heat. And they get overheated. You don't want to be overheated and still have 18 miles to go. So, your phone should have coverage out here at all times. So if you do have any problems, you can also generally cut across country here on foot if necessary and hit a main road pretty quickly. Not like up in Tannery or someplace where you're way out in the boonies, or Brown Mountain, where the only way to civilization is back down the mountain. I think you can see I just did a Brown Mountain video and a kid got injured on one of the easier trails, and they had to come, get rescue crew to go get him on a side-by-side, bring him out. He was injured too hard to ride out. I hope he's okay. I really didn't hear the status of how that went. I had to leave before they got him down the mountain. Pretty good crew up there though, man. These rescue guys, they're all well trained, they got good equipment. This is something I'm not good at all. It's these corners, flat track corners. I don't really do any of that. Almost no track experience. So it's been a while since I was riding, mountain roads, drifting. Yeah, I smell two-stroke oil, man. Ah, wonderful. Castor oil. Castor oil or something to simulate the smell of it. It'd be worth it to switch to that just for the smell. I think I'm running Silcoline. No, I'm running Lucas oil, not Dominator, the other one. Right when I needed to. I tried some mirrored tinted goggles, the mirrored kind, and all that did was bleed all the side light back into my eyes. So just plain old tint, like an amber tinted goggle, rose, seems to work best for me. A lot of contrast, not a lot of light to bleed from the side. I think tinted mirrors is more made for like snow or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's paper. for show. It looks good to human beings, and they buy it. I found that it didn't work well for me, the few I've tried. I haven't tried that many, so I have to admit I probably should try a couple different ones before I make a final judgment. But tinted amber goggles that were mirrored did not work well, and plain old coated tinted that worked very well. Not the same color, amber or rose. Both work well for me. Great, man. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. That's a pretty bad parking job there. I'm going to have to move the truck. Put the bike on the ramp. Oh, that was fun. Woo! I've still got my Brown Mountain sticker on there. What a blast. All right, folks, I'll try to get this video up not too long from now. I think that's that YZ is what I was smelling in the woods there. I don't know what he's using for two-stroke oil, but it was nice. Whew. That's it. Take care.